Not long ago, Labour MP Al Khan's highlighted an extremely important issue.
When America and Israel struck Iran, when they struck those targets, it destroyed 3% of all Scottish independence media. I just have a think about that. Just let that sink in to your listeners. 3% of Scottish independence media was being produced by Iran. Now, Iran's propaganda budget is minuscule in comparison to Russia's. Russia has 1.5 billion in its propaganda budget. Now, think of the social division you can sow here in the country that results in this country breaking apart without firing a bullet, dropping a bomb, or sailing a battleship. And I'm really concerned that when you look at the Wales leader in reform getting 10 years for taking Russian money, and you look at the system, how it's starting to sow division in right down to the lowest level, street to street, community to community, and then when you step back and you think, actually, hold on, are we defeating ourselves? And actually, where are the hearts and minds of the country, and who's affecting those hearts and minds? And I think we need a really detailed analysis into that.
This is obviously a serious problem because it underscores whether what we see online is genuine public opinion or coordinated influence operations. So, I thought I would take a few moments to highlight some research suggesting Iranian-linked influence activity. The disinformation detection company Cyabra reported that 26% of the accounts it analysed on X, which posted about Scottish independence, Brexit and alleged BBC bias between May and June 2025, appeared to be linked to an Iranian bot network. According to their research, those accounts generated roughly 126,000 engagements and had the potential to reach 224 million views. Similar concerns have also been reported by the UK Defence Journal, which published analysis suggesting that certain accounts promoting Scottish independence narratives may be linked to an Iranian influence operation. Worryingly, one suspected Iranian-linked account that espouses pro-Scottish independence rhetoric was being followed by several Scottish politicians, highlighting just how easily inauthentic accounts can gain apparent legitimacy. Compelling evidence for the connections to Iran came from both Cyabra and the UK Defence Journal, observing that the Iranian-linked accounts went dark on the 13th of June 2025, just after Israel struck Iran and caused a nationwide blackout. 16 days later, the accounts returned and began spreading pro-Iranian narratives. The UK Defence Journal further noted that, following transparency changes on X, several of the suspected accounts appeared to be connected via an Iranian app store. And if that evidence wasn't already compelling enough, when the Iranian government shut down the internet in response to protests in early 2026, the pro-Scottish independence X accounts went silent again. Other research has also highlighted possible Iranian influence campaigns. The University of Clemson reported that at least 4% of the discourse surrounding Scottish independence in early 2024 was plausibly linked to Iran. Clemson followed up this report in 2026 and found across multiple social network platforms Iranian-linked accounts attempting to sow division. Now, the UK government is aware of this activity, and the outgoing administration recently introduced a bill to strengthen its ability to tackle state threat activity. I also want to emphasise that this video is not intended to delegitimise the Scottish independence movement. Nevertheless, I think it's really important that people living in democratic societies carefully consider whether the narratives we encounter online genuinely reflect domestic political opinion or whether they are fabricated by foreign influence operations.